Elon Musk's car company Tesla has issued a recall for all of its Cybertruck electric pickup trucks because its accelerator pedal can apparently get stuck down. Cybertruck owners reported that the pad covering the accelerator pedal could come loose and get trapped by the vehicle's trim. That causes the truck to accelerate unintentionally, raising the risk of a crash. The Cybertruck is Musk's latest brainchild, being released just 5 months ago after repeated delays. Well, for more on this, I'm now joined in the studio by DW reporter Ben Dorman. So, Ben, this sounds like a pretty serious issue. What exactly is behind it?
Well, according to Tesla, it all comes down to soap. So what's been happening is that employees working in the factories making this truck have been using soap as lubricant to kind of get this pedal pad jammed on when they shouldn't be. And the reason they shouldn't be is because that's been leaving behind a soapy residue. And it's that residue that's causing this pad to slip off the accelerator entirely, which gets stuck, which is causing these problems. And you have to bear in mind here, we're talking about a truck that weighs over 3 tons, that Elon Musk and Tesla are very proud it can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 3 seconds. So if you're behind the wheel and this gets stuck, you might have very little time to act. Now, Tesla is very keen to point out that if you slam on the brakes at the same time as this problem, you will stop the engine, it'll be okay. However, clearly they're acknowledging this is a very serious issue because, as you said, they're recalling absolutely every one of these trucks that have rolled off the production line since November. They're saying to customers, you've got to bring it back, we need to fix this.
Well, this sounds like an incredibly low-tech problem and a low-tech solution for one of the biggest tech companies in the world. And this isn't the first problem that's confronted the Cybertruck, is it?
No, I mean, this truck has had a very troubled history from the get-go. It's been... Even from the prototype stage, people have been saying this outlandish new-looking vehicle is not really up to snuff. I mean, particular scrutiny is focused on its heavy steel body, so-called exoskeleton design that lots of critics say probably makes it much more unsafe for other road users who are involved in accidents with the truck. Tesla, of course, claims that it's absolutely safe. But, I mean, Tesla has had many other issues as well. Regulators particularly have paid scrutiny to its so-called autopilot self-driving system, which Musk has for years said would allow people to basically be hands-off when driving, but seems to be implicated and has been investigated for potentially being involved in a lot of accidents where drivers have taken that as an excuse to just stop paying any attention to the road.
And this isn't the only bit of bad news that's confronting Tesla in recent weeks, is it?
No, Tesla has been really going through a bad period right now. Just this week, the company asked shareholders to go back and vote again on reinstituting a massive pay package for Musk. Obviously not great timing for that vote for him now. It's also as they've posted some of their worst sales figures since the pandemic. They've announced they're going to cut 10%, more than 10% of the company's workforce, including probably big job cuts here in Germany. And they've also cancelled a kind of long-awaited, cheaper model that was meant to get people on board, meant to help it compete with China. So things with this big, serious recall really going from bad to worse for Tesla and Elon Musk.
And it does seem as if the brakes have been put on Tesla and Elon Musk right now. That was DW reporter Ben Dorman. Thank you very much for your reporting.